I can't seem to get rid of this sickness. I just want to crawl in bed and cancel my life for an entire month, but I know I can't. So I take a bite of an everything bagel. And I can feel the crunchy seasoning on my tongue, but I can't taste a thing. Even my morning coffee isn't giving me the same kick. So I think I should just quit and keep that promise I made to my wife for years. But I know I can't deal with caffeine withdrawals and when I'm already worn down, so not today. Today's too important. See, 6 months ago, I came up with a business idea, and my boss liked it so much that he wanted me to present it at the next big meeting. So for months, I've been working to perfect this presentation, and today's the day. If this goes well, it could mean a promotion, and that would be huge for both me and my family. So my plan is simple. Get to work early, review my notes, and mentally prepare to knock this presentation out of the park. Sickness or no sickness, I need to come with my A game. So I throw some Tylenol in my bag and I go to leave the front door, and God picks this moment to remind me that I have children. My teenage daughter screams, "Dad, the washing machine is flooding the basement." Turns out she took every piece of clothing we own and stuffed it into one wash. Apparently, she wanted to get her chores done quicker. So as I'm feeling water penetrate the soles of my shoes, her little brother comes downstairs and tries to convince me that he wasn't playing with my razor again and the hairs on his right eyebrow just fell out on their own. So as I'm juggling my little hand grenades, I'm already an hour late for work. So I'm flying down the highway. I finally make it to my desk 3 minutes before my meeting's about to start. I'm sweating, my notes are everywhere. I go to log onto my computer so I can join the online meeting, and my screen greets me with incorrect password. I'm like, my password has always been the name of my first dog with a capital Y. Or is it a lowercase I? So after what feels like forever, I'm finally able to reset my password and join the meeting, only to find out I now have 5 minutes to give a 20-minute presentation. So what happens next is a lot like watching me fall down a flight of stairs. I stumble, I stutter, I load the wrong slides, and when my presentation is over, I'm just faced with blank stares. I am so disappointed and mad at myself right now. I want to flip my desk over and punch a hole in the wall, but I don't. I take a deep breath and a personal day, and I go straight to the store to get the one thing that will make me feel better right now: chocolate ice cream. So I'm at the grocery store and I pick up my ice cream, I go to checkout, and this lady with 623 items just narrowly cuts in front of me. And she saw me with my one item, and I know she did because she gave me a look like she still thinks it's the 1950s and we shouldn't be shopping in the same grocery store. So now I'm not only sick, I'm also angry. So somewhere there's video surveillance of me slamming my ice cream down on a magazine rack and stomping out the store. Because I just need to get home. I can't be around anyone right now. But unfortunately, I can't even pull out of my parking space without getting into a screaming match with a truck delivery driver over which one of us deserves to lose his license forever. So I finally get home. I'm lying on the couch. It's dark. I have ice on my head. My wife finally arrives. She asks me what's wrong. So I tell her, I don't know. I have been sick all week. I can't get rid of this headache. I'm messing up at work. I'm screaming at people at the grocery store, and it just feels like everything's out of control right now. And I think I think I need to talk to someone. And her expression turns heavy. She sits down next to me and she says, babe, you know that coffee's really not good for your high blood pressure, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm gonna quit, I promise. She's like, no, just listen to me. I wanted to help. So last week, I secretly switched our coffee to decaffeinated. So after I came back from Starbucks, I'm feeling 110% better. 3 months later, I get another opportunity to present my idea. And this time I wrote my password down on my hand. But more importantly, I'm no longer drinking coffee. While my wife's heart was in the right place, her plan to have me go cold turkey was just a horrible, horrible idea. But it did help me see how addicted I was to caffeine. And that was the motivation I needed to quit and keep the promise I made to my wife. But between you and me, every once in a while, my wife will give me this little smile, and it makes me wonder if that was her plan all along. Thank you.
Chris Bell is a storyteller from Boston who finds inspiration in everyday moments as a husband and father. Chris says he connects with life's simple joys, especially when pizza is involved. Chris told us that his wife was thinking about giving up sugar recently, so he's secretly been giving her sugar-free cookies. Now he says he's watching for any signs of strange behavior. That's it for this episode of the Moth Radio Hour, but before we bid you farewell, I want to read you the words that drew me into public radio almost 50 years ago. They were written by my friend Bill Siemering, first director of programming for NPR, and he described our broadcast service this way. It will promote personal growth rather than corporate gains. It will regard individual differences with respect and joy rather than derision and hate. It will celebrate the human experience as infinitely varied rather than vacuous and banal. It will encourage a sense of active, constructive participation rather than apathetic helplessness. The total service should be trustworthy, enhance intellectual development, expand knowledge, deepen oral aesthetic enjoyment, increase the pleasure of living in a pluralistic society, and result in a service to listeners which makes them more responsive, informed human beings and intelligent citizens of their communities and the world. Okay, that's what we're doing here. Remember, as our mission statement says, public media is about education, art, sharing, learning, getting better as people in a country. It's not just about politics. As nonprofit workers and human beings, our mission is much larger than any political affiliation. It's about building community. Thanks for supporting us. Really, thank you. This episode of the Moth Radio Hour was produced by me, Jay Allison. Co-producer is Vicki Merrick. Associate producer Emily Couch. The Moth's leadership team includes Sarah Haberman, Christina Norman, Sarah Austin Jeunesse, Jennifer Hickson, Marina Cluche, Jordan Cardinale, Kate Tellers, Suzanne Rust, Sarah Jane Johnson, and Patricia Urenia. Moth stories are true as remembered and affirmed by the storytellers. Our theme music is by The Drift. Other music in this hour from Blue Dot Sessions, Galt McDermott, Pokey Lafarge and the South City, and Keith Jarrett. The Moth Radio Hour is produced by Atlantic Public Media in Woods Hole, Massachusetts, and presented by PRX. For more about our podcast, For information on pitching us your own story and to learn more about The Moth, go to our website, themoth.org. But first, contact your public radio station and let them know you're there and ready to help. They need you. Right now, no joke. This is the time. Thank you.
And you're listening to member-supported Red River Radio. We're excited to have Saucé in our studio tonight from 8 until 10. But first, you're listening to the voice of the community, member-supported Red River Radio, a public media service of LSUS at 89.9 FM, KDAQ, Shreveport-Bossier, at 90.7 FM, KLSA, Alexandria, Pineville, at 90.9 FM, KBSA, El Dorado, Magnolia, Camden, at 88.9 FM, KLDN, Lufkin, Nacogdoches, at 100.7 FM, KTYK, Overton, Tyler, Kilgore. We also broadcast on translator K214CE in Grambling, Louisiana, at 90.7. Okay, my name is Mark. I am glad to be here tonight. I got my engineer Rob behind me and the group Saucé. Hello, guys.
Hey, what's up?
I guess we need to have you introduce yourselves.
Go ahead and start, Ben.
I'll start off. I'm Benjamin Pace. I play keys, and I also sing in the band.
Okay.
I'm Brandon Goodson. I play the guitar for Saucé. Been about a year now.
And Matt Winters back here on drums and percussion and also vocals.
Now tell me how you guys got together and where are you from?
So originally I'm from Homer, as is Brandon, and Ben's group about 5 years ago put out a Facebook post looking for a drummer, and so that's how I met him in our last band, and we've been doing this one for about 2 years.
Well, great. We're glad to have you with us, and you play original stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
So what's the first song you have for us tonight?
Tell him, Ben. Tell him about it.
This song's kind of more of like an intro song to our sets. Usually we play it. It doesn't have much words, but it's called Tokenosis.
Okay, sounds good to me. Okay. And if you would like to call in and make a donation, you can at 800-552-8502. All right, guys, take it away. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Very, very nice. You're listening to member-supported Red River Radio. It's our Fall Pledge Drive. We invite you to call us at 800-552-8502 and make your donation. You're listening to the band Saucé. How did y'all come up with that name, by the way?
We were sitting around one night in a bar that's right next to Tiki Bar,
Okay.
actually.
All right.
And,
This is a true story, right?
oh, it's a 100% true story. We're sitting next door at Lucky Joe's, actually. And
All right.
we're sitting around a computer trying to basically build our website, and we hadn't even come up with a name yet. So we sat there. We're like, man, we're just trying to get lost in the sauce. And then eventually sauce became it. The little asterisk you'll see over the E, or the tilde, or what's
Yeah.
Tilde, yeah.
So
Something like that.
that just came because we wanted to be different from other sauces out there.
Okay.
So
That sounds easy enough. I mean, it beats opening up a phone book and putting your finger on the first name that comes up, like Chicago and the Commodores.
yes, sir.
I like that. Benjamin Pace, Brandon Goodson, and Matt Winters are our musicians in the studio tonight. And who wrote the last song, and what was the name of that tune again?
It's called Tokenosis, and it's a tune that came from us just writing together, basically.
Okay.
So we all had a part in it.
It sounded great. I loved that a lot. So, okay, so what do you have next for us?
We have a little song called Some.
Okay, all right. All right, guys, we'll take it away. Our number 800-552-8502. Saucé in the house tonight for our Fall Pledge Drive.
Hello, my darling. Yeah. Well, what do you see? You were brought by an angel, yeah, who thought you'd think a lot of me. Well, you can stop what you're wanting, girl. Well, I got what you need. Hello, my darling. Yeah. Well, what do you see in me? The lavender candles, yeah, or rose petal fantasies. Well, you can stop what you're wanting, girl. Hell, I got what you need. what you need. And I got what you need. You can stop whatever you're wanting. And I got what you need, girl. Yeah, and I got what you need. And I got what you need. Cause I got what you need.
Saucé live in the performance studio at Red River Radio tonight. It's our fall pledge drive. We invite you to call us at 800-552-8502 and make your donation. We're close to $21,000, and thank you to all of those that have given and supported Red River Radio so far in our second day of our fall pledge drive. The group Saucé. Now tell me, guys, how did you come about meeting each other?
So basically, it all started when I met Ben with that first band and that Facebook post that I mentioned earlier with the they were looking for a drummer. I met Brandon, even though we're from the same town. I met him, what was it, 2022 maybe? So I met you about 3 years ago, and then we brought him into the band about a year and a half ago. So I guess I kind of just connected these two pieces right here.
So Homer, Louisiana is not that big of a place, right?
No, it's very, very small.
So how did you guys not meet each other before?
Oh, just we didn't go to the same schools, and we ended up actually meeting at a we had a small little cafe that did music, and that we met up there through music.
So Homer has more than one high school.
I think he went to Haynesville.
Oh, okay,
High
okay.
School,
Yeah,
but it was in the area.
All right.
You guys also aren't the same age, though.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes a difference.
Yeah,
there you go.
I didn't even think about that.
All right. So,
I'm the youngest one in the band, so.
well, what's the most unusual place you guys have played before?
Let's all pick one. You start, man.
Give me some stories here.
I don't know, man. Can we even tell people these places? Like, we might get...
Well, just don't tell us what happened at these places.
I have one, but I want you to go first just in case it's the same one. So you start.
Well, I really don't know if I could even name names. Is it all right? You think it'd be all right if I name the name? There's a place called Saucé Saloon,
That's
and
my pick.
it's actually like... It's not the best looking place on the inside, but it was super fun to play.
Oh, great. What's that?
It's out in Monroe.
Monroe, huh?
Yeah.
Usually the holes are the best.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you on that one. I can tell you about some places I used to visit when I was a young guy, so I agree with you that the holes are the best places. Okay, how about you?
That was my pick for this band,
Okay.
but for another thing that I do was filling in out at Green Parks near my house on Lake Bistineau, and that's an unusual but fun gig.
All right,
as
cool.
well.
And last but not least,
I really couldn't tell you, man. That's a hard one.
all right. Well, you guys sound great. So what's the next tune you have for us?
Which one are we doing, Ben?
I think we're going to kick off with a song that's pretty popular with the people that listen to us. We're going to play Do Ya.
Nice.
Saucé on Red River Radio.
Put your lipstick stains on my pillowcase. Do you wanna put down a bottle of Trace and fade away? Do you wanna put on your dress up lace by the fireplace? Oh, lipstick stains on my pillowcase. Do you wanna put down a bottle of Trace and fade away? Do you wanna put on your dress up lace by the fireplace? Oh, do you?
Very nice. Saucé, we have in the house Benjamin Pace, Brandon Gitson, and Matt Winters. They'll be with us until 10 o'clock in the Performance Studio. We have a new total. We're close to $21,000. We invite you to call us up at 800-552-8502 and make your donation to member-supported Red River Radio. If you'd like to see the band, go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Red River Radio. Okay, guys, that was very nice. And so what is the inspiration for most of your music?
Most of our music came from the band that Matt mentioned. So basically, we did a bunch of instrumental music at the time. We didn't sing at all. And then we had so many people that walked by us, they'd literally tell us, "Y'all need to sing." They would literally be mad about it. So then whenever we started up this band, we were like, man, we've got to sing. So obviously all three of us sing. There is no need for anybody to tell us we need to.
Now, who's the lead vocalist? Or you're not all three of you?
We're
are
basically,
all three
that's
of you.
the best way to put it, yeah.
Okay, well, cool. All right, so what you got next for us?
I think we're going to do a song called Armadillo.
Armadillo. Sounds great. 800-552-8502. Make your donation to Red River Radio.
Want to hit the road and walk, but every time I walk on out that door, you remind me of my fault. Here I am now, about 2 towns past Amarillo. Companion on this lonely road and Armadillo. The valley means more from the mountaintop. Finally reached that Pacific, Lord, maybe then I'll stop. Hard to walk. When I think back on my old life, though, well, it helps me carry on. Made my way now about 200 miles past Amarillo. Still my one companion's been this wild Armadillo. The valley means more from the mountaintop. behind me. Seen a lot of amazing places, Lord, I just had to leave. Now I'm back in Louisiana, since I've seen all there is to see. Little Franny Armadillo still walks right beside me. Hey, hey. The valley's being born from the mountaintops. And I finally reached that Pacific, Lord, making it all stop.
Very nice. That was great, guys.
Thank you.
Really, really nice. Now, who wrote that? All three of you.
We all,
Okay.
Yeah, we all did. I came up with a lot of the lyrics, but we all pitched in on that one as well.
Do any of you read music at all, or just no?
No,
Play
sir.
by ear.
No, sir.
I don't.
Play. How does that happen? You play by ear. I mean, it just kind of. Tell me how that works.
I've just been listening to music so long. I started out just replicating what I would hear on songs,
And just
and that's how I
what-
learned to play.
That's
and
all
then,
you do, huh?
And then you hear the music that you grow up playing, and you try to, you start out emulating that, but then you eventually kind of find your own niche or sound. Or
That's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, Brandon Goodson, Matt Winters, and Benjamin Pace in the studio tonight until 10 o'clock. Saucé here at Red River Radio. Call in to make your donation at 800-552-8502. We want to say, I'd like to say, I appreciate you guys donating 2 hours of your time and coming by here.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it. We have volunteers answering the phones, 800-552-8502, the number to call to make your donation. We're close to $21,000, and we can get there. All we need is your support. Okay, guys, what you got next? What you got up? What you going to play next?
I believe we're going to play this song called Like. Now, I know Ben mentioned that 2 songs ago was a very popular one with our fans and listeners, but I think this would be the number one among the fans.
Sounds good to me. All right, thanks.
Thank you, Matt. You're too kind.
Oh no, baby, you don't know what I like. You just wanna play with my mind. Oh no, I know what you're doing tonight. I don't want you by my side. I've been spinning my tunes all night. You haven't heard the B-sides. Can't you tell I'm not going to waste my time? I'm not just gonna give you a ride. No, I'm not. surprise. Oh, I think it's great you came out tonight, but I'm just trying to have a good time. Yes, sir. I like before I call you mine. Love, I could bring you big blue skies, but you gotta realize just what I like before I'm by my side. You don't know what I like.
Play that chorus one more time for you guys.
I'm not just some ordinary guy. You gotta know, babe, just what I like before I call you mine. Love, I can bring you big blue skies, but you gotta realize just what I like before you're by my side. But you don't know what I like.
Very nice, guys. Very, very nice. Now, you guys will be at the Red River Revel when?
That'll be Thursday night at 5 p.m. till 6:15 p.m., October 2nd, I believe.
That's it? Just 1 hour?
1 hour, yep.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I guess that's enough, right? 1
That's
hour.
just enough.
Just enough.
We like these 2 hour sets a lot.
All right. Good. Well, yeah, you guys sounded great. I love that song. It was really, really nice. So, okay, so what you got up for us next?
This is a newer song. It's called Instead of Hate.
Okay, 800-552-8502. Call in and make your donation. We have with us Saucé in the Performance Studio until 10 o'clock. It's our fall pledge drive at member-supported Red River Radio. Take it away, guys.
Tell me you feel what I'm talking about. Don't know my y'all, but this world's been beating me down. Tell me you feel what I'm talking about. Brothers coming down without any mercy. People getting killed in city and country. Wars being fought in the name of God above. Tell me now what has happened to the love? Listen to what I'm trying to say. A little bit of love instead of hate. We all know it's what the world really needs today. Everyone I think regardless of anything. Anything. This world's beating me down. Tell me you feel what I'm talking about. Don't know my arm in this world's beating me down. Tell me you feel what I'm talking about. Brothers gunned down without any mercy. People getting killed in city or country. Wars being fought in the name of God above. Tell me now what has happened to the love? But people need to listen to what I'm trying to say. Spread a little bit of love instead of hate. We all know it's what the world really needs today. Everyone keep on God and love anything. People need to listen to what I'm trying to say. Spread a little bit of love instead of hate. We all know it's what the world really needs today. Everyone I think of God and love anything. Anything.
Very nice. Saucé in the performance studio tonight at Red River Radio. They'll be with us until 10 o'clock. We ask you to call us up and make a donation at 800-552-8502. We're close to $21,000, and we can get there. All you have to do is call us and make your donation. Guys, you told me earlier before you went into the studio that you're going to be recording pretty soon, right?
Yes, sir.
And tell me about that. How many songs do you have in the can?
We've got a load of songs. We're still trying to choose which ones to put on an album. Obviously, our songs pretty much run really long, which makes a 2-hour set very feasible for us, I guess. We've got a lot of new stuff coming. We've got a lot of older songs that people really love from whenever we first started, so it's really cool. Got a lot of stuff coming.
Can you remember the first song you guys ever played? Or the first song that you guys wrote together?
I can't remember the first song that we wrote together, to be honest with you.
And what's your inspiration for some of these songs?
A lot of the inspiration for me, at least, is a lot of different bands. I really like funk and soul. I'm huge into that. And we all come from different musical backgrounds.
Okay, well, tell me about your musical background, Benjamin. I mean, what's your musical background?
Well, I absolutely, my family's absolutely chock full of musicians.
Oh, okay. Like your dad's plays, your mom plays. I mean,
my cousins are actually in a country band, and they are very, very cool. They do a great job.
All right. Well, great. So, who are some of the artists that have inspired your music?
A lot of newer artists lately has been like Thundercat, Mono Neon. Some of the older cats like Rick James.
Oh, yeah.
Marvin Gaye. A lot of those guys.
Commodores you mentioned earlier.
Oh, yeah, the
I should throw
Commodores.
them out.
Yeah, you know how they got their name, right?
You said they pulled it out of a phone book?
Yeah, they opened up a phone book, and the same with Chicago.
That's awesome.
Same way. So I figured that's how you got your name. Maybe opened up a phone book, but phone books are gone.
Yeah, what's
So
that?
what do you do?
What are you talking
Sorry.
So how long have you guys been together now?
Just came, just 2 weeks ago, I think. We just came out of our 2-year anniversary.
Okay,
Did a little cake
wonderful.
for it and everything.
Congratulations. Okay, what is your inspiration, Brandon? I mean, who inspired you?
Well, I like a lot of funk bands. I like a lot of blues. Marcus King would be one of my biggest inspirations, I would say. Little Feat, maybe.
Oh, yeah, Little Feat.
Little Feat's really good. I would say, I'll try to give you one more. Let's see. Mono Neon, like Ben mentioned, he's a great bass player, man. I originally came into the band on bass whenever we were a 4-piece. So.
Great. I had the chance to see Little Feat in concert in Shreveport once in the Tower of Power. That was pretty phenomenal, you know. And awesome. Matt, kind of give me a rundown on some of your musical inspirations.
There's very few genres I haven't delved into, but I would say I come from alternative rock more than anything, especially 90s alternative was something that was real big to me growing up. So you probably see some of that coming out in some of my playing and some of the heavier sections.
And what were some of the big hits of 90s alternative rock?
Oh, man, you got Toadies right here in Texas. Possum Kingdom, great song. Third Eye Blind's a big one for me.
Okay.
Great stuff.
Alice in Chains, that's one of my favorite bands for sure. Okay. And Soundgarden, can't leave that out.
Yeah, Soundgarden, yeah. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you being in the studio tonight till 10 o'clock. It's our fall pledge drive. Our number 800-552-8502. Make your donation to member-supported Red River Radio. Okay, guys, what you got coming up next?
We're going to continue with this Matt trend right now. We're going to
What
look
Matt
for you
trend?
called What I Gotta Do.
Okay.
play got the big sound. Do it again, 'cause baby, I gotta keep you around. Give me another girl. I gotta keep you around. Give me another girl. Get the time of a drink or two. I'm down late and I play the blues for you, like a blues man do. 2 a.m. on the break of dawn. Find me better on the front lawn. Just what I gotta do. It's just what I gotta do. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Meltdown, big shakedown. We never some big crowds. Can't keep up with the boys, and they got the big sound. Do it again, 'cause baby, I gotta keep you around. Give me another girl. I gotta keep you around. Give me another girl. Time to drink or two. I'm down late and I play the blues for you, like a blues band do. Just what I gotta do. It's just what I gotta do. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Very nice. For a three-piece band, you guys are really terrific. I'd like to thank Samantha Burgess from Greenwood, Louisiana, for calling in and making a donation to member-supported Red River Radio. We thank you very much. We have in the studio with us tonight Saucé until 10 o'clock. That's right, 10 o'clock. You're listening to the Voice of the Community, member-supported Red River Radio, a public media service of LSUS. At 89.9 FM, KDAQ, Shreveport-Bossier at 90.7 FM, KLSA, Alexandria, Pineville at 90.9 FM, KBSA, El Dorado, Magnolia, Camden at 88.9 FM, KLDN, Lufkin, Nacogdoches, and at 100.7 FM, KTYK, Overton, Tyler, Kilgore. We also broadcast on translator K214CE in Grambling, Louisiana. Live radio. When you make a donation to member-supported Red River Radio, you're automatically entered into all of our drawings to win a two-night stay in Jefferson, Texas at Captain's Castle Bed and Breakfast. Our drawing is Friday, October 4th at 7. So when you make a donation, just like Samantha Burgess did, she's automatically entered into the hopper to possibly win that two-night stay in Jefferson, Texas. Guys, you are great. Brandon Goodson, Matt Winters, and Benjamin Pace, the band Saucé. So what do you have for us next, guys?
I think we got a brand new original song that we've only hit the stage with it probably a count of 3 times.
Brand new.
Pretty much.
What inspired this song?
This song, we were talking to people.
Are any of your songs inspired by relationships?
We got one coming up, and I bet you can tell at least one or two of those.
One of those heartbreakers.
Early, yeah.
Okay. So,
You got a few of those.
you got a few of those,
Few
huh?
of those.
That's what makes a great song, a breakup, right?
A lot of emotion in
Well, we
that.
like to have a good time, so we're not going to sit here and
All
play
right.
those songs all night.
All right. So this is a brand new one, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's only been played about 3 times.
Yes, sir. It's
Yeah.
called Mr. Big Shot.
Mr. Big Shot.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like a Billy Joel song.
That's a
Yeah,
great
Big
song.
Shot is a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song. Okay. All right, guys, take it away.
see how you do it. I'm gonna get down on that stage. I got to move it, I got to groove it. I gotta get out of this place. We got them dancing, locked into a trance mood. Give them more than what they need.
Very nice. And once again, you guys will be at the Red River Revel the 9th of October, right?
The second.
The 2nd of
October
October. Okay, 2nd of October.
5 p.m.
5 p.m. How does that work, like in a setting like that? Are you just kind of told by the promoter you have an hour and that's it?
Yeah, pretty much. That's generally the amount of time the main stage acts get, unless they're earlier in the day, because they have about 3 or 4 acts after 5 p.m. I think it's 3, and they only have so much time after 5. So.
And what if you have an urge to do an encore?
Well,
What
you better make it quick, I imagine.
That would be super rude to the other musicians unless you're the headliner. Oh yeah.
Yeah, then
the
you can play a
headliner.
little
Okay,
late,
so
for sure.
that's how that works, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, all right.
I think it's an unspoken rule among musicians.
Yeah.
Well, are you guys excited about going into the studio?
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
excited. I've been playing. We've been here for 5 years now. We've had so much material under our belt and never had any of it properly recorded.
And you
So
can
I'm
remember
so
this.
excited.
All the songs you've written, you can remember them just in your brain. You kind of know.
Yeah, even some of the ones that we've shelved indefinitely are still back here.
Oh, that's amazing. So, and what's the name of the studio that you're going to be? It's a local studio, right?
Yeah, it's a Pizza Party Studios. Michael Stevens there. He's a great musician, cool
Pizza
guy.
Party.
Yeah.
How do you come up with the name Pizza Party?
Well, I don't know. It sounds like a fun time.
We know sauce goes good on pizza, though.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's what I was.
Have you guys written a song about food?
You know, I would like to. I can't say we have.
The ideas are flowing now.
Yeah, there's a couple of songs I can think of that mention food in them. You know,
There's a.
like Ariel. You ever heard that song?
I don't think so.
About he dated this girl and it's all about spaghetti.
You were asking about our influences earlier, and
You're right.
you made me think of a band when you said food. Clutch is a band I like a lot, and they have a lot of songs about food.
Right. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, what's the next song you have for us?
I guess we're doing Air, huh? And to get down.
It's our fall pledge drive at member-supported Red River Radio. Saucé is in the house with us until 10 o'clock. And our phone number is 800-552-8502. Make your donation to member-supported Red River Radio. Okay, guys, take it away.
say how the rhythm is made for you to get down, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take you away on a groovy plane that makes you get down, yeah. You started acting like you're ready to play. Oh, you can't settle down once you start boarding the plane down to the get down. You grab you a drink, we're on another break of a get down, yeah. Oh yeah, I think there's someone to meet that makes you get on your feet down at the get down, yeah. Get down. You started acting like you're ready to play. Oh, you can't settle down once you start boarding the plane down to the get down. Once you start boarding the plane down to the get down. You start boarding the plane out to the get down.
Saucé in the Performance Studio tonight at member-supported Red River Radio, the second day of our Fall Pledge Drive, the last day of September, as a matter of fact. We have the band Saucé with us, and we're glad to have them here. Really, really great job, guys. Give yourselves a hand over there. What hand? Yeah, there you go. There you go.
These other two.
There you go.
Thank you, man.
On this
Appreciate it.
album, have y'all selected what songs you're going to have on it?
Definitely that one. That's
Okay.
the one that we definitely need to put on there.
I was listening to 50 Cent today, and he was talking about how now it's easier for musicians to put their music just to upload it. And he said what he did when he first got started, he came out with the disc, and he would pass them along to bootleggers that they were like stolen or whatever, and to make them sell them on the streets, and that's how he got to be known, by people buying this stuff off the streets in Brooklyn.
That's awesome.
That was pretty interesting. All right, guys. What song do you have for us next?
Looks like we're going to play what we song checked with earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. Take it away, guys. 800-552-8502. Benjamin, Brandon, and Matt.
Oh, let it ride. Oh, let it ride. Oh, I'ma let it ride all night. I hear the way you're talking about me's getting dangerous. I know what you're saying to yourself and it's painless. But I know that you come before me and I say this. Oh, let it ride. Oh, let it ride. Oh, let it ride.
What a great sound you guys have. Amazing. I was just talking to the engineer back here about how good you guys are. I'm enjoying this. Aren't you sound man? Yes. Yeah.
Thanks, Rob.
Rob.
Shout out to Rob, man.
Rob,
He,
the engineer. Benjamin Pace, Brandon Goodson, and Matt Winters. Saucé. I guess that's French, right, guys?
We actually looked it up, and it's not actually a word.
It's not a word. Have you read it by AI, artificial intelligence? What did it tell you?
I didn't run it through AI, but I can tell you that Google Translate says it's nada.
It's nothing.
It is now.
Just like true jam band, all names of jam bands, really.
that means it's technically ours now.
That's right. That's right. Make sure you trademark it. Oh, oops!
Yeah.
I should have said that. But well, what are your goals and your dreams, guys? What is it you want to do? Do you want to have
We want to do
a
this right
television
here.
series? Huh? You want to have a television series where the good guy gets the girl? I mean, what do you want to do?
I think Ben's the perfect person to answer this question, being as that song "Mr. Big Shot" was written by him.
Benjamin Franklin Pace.
I want to make it to wherever we can possibly make it. We have been growing and growing, and honestly, it's just been very promising. I think our sound's really cool and very
It's
unique.
great.
So I think that we could really take this somewhere, especially like I've had dreams since I was a child to play in front of thousands of people. And I know that's a very big dream, but big dreams become goals. So
That's
I mean,
right. You can do anything you want to do.
you really got to go for them. And if you don't put your dreams into goals, then they're not possible at all.
That's how I got into radio. At the age of 15. Thought about it since the age of 13 to 15. I was going to get into radio, and that's how I got into it. Putting my dreams into reality. Setting goals, and you can do it. All right,
Nobody's gonna
guys.
do it for you.
It's our fall pledge drive. I guess you guys know that, right? 800-552-8502, the number to call to make your donation to member-supported Red River Radio. And the band's here until 10 o'clock. Saucé, Brandon Goodson, Matt Winters, and Benjamin Pace. Well, I guess you guys have picked out the songs for the album, right? Or you haven't totally made that decision yet about what's going to be on the album?
It's been in talks,
Okay.
and basically the probably half of what you've heard tonight will make it on the album. We've talked about what some of the songs we want on there. We've talked about some that we probably want to save for later. A lot of the older songs are going to be on there because those need to we need to get those out soon.
Now, typically how many songs are on an album?
I think we're going to shoot for the 10 or 12 mark.
We're going somewhere around 10.
Nowadays, you can put out 6 songs and call it an album, it seems like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we want to do around 10, 12 songs, and that may, with the length of songs we have, that may end up being an hour and a half long album, but I think that's awesome.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have some jam sections in those songs, in the album. Just kind of, have a little bit more to listen to, I guess.
Well, I'm excited. Let us know when you release it up here at Red River Radio. We'd like to know what's going on, and everything. So I guess you have a website, right?
Yes, www.saucebandlouisiana.com. You can find everything about us on there. Our
Okay. Do you have a newsletter that's available on your website?
I don't think I have that set up yet.
Okay.
But it is in the works.
Sounds good. Okay.
Let me
guys.
add, it's at
Yep.
saucebandlouisiana.com.
I think the caps and space days have gone. I mean, the caps, they're kind of. I guess that works just for passwords now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Caps and stuff like that. Okay. Well, what's the next tune we have coming up, guys?
We're gonna do one we haven't really played with in a while. It's called Bree Street.
Bree Street. Tell me about this song. How did it come about?
How did this one come about, Ben?
Some of this stuff is just comes out of nowhere, and it surprises all of us.
This might be one of those ones.
This song actually was very inspired by Khruangbin. If you really listen to the sound of the song, it's mostly instrumental and just has very very light vocals. Just really trying to do the instrumentation and just let the instruments do the work. Let the music go,
I hear you.
Street.
I'd like to add that Khruangbin is also a 3-piece band out of Houston, mostly instrumental band, but very funky, very fun.
Well, do you guys plan on adding more members to the band, or just leaving it like it is?
I think we're going to leave it untouched as of now.
All
I think
right.
we're going to keep it as a 3-piece for now.
Might be a good idea. Okay.
It seemed to work best for us so far.
That's good.
We've tried some things.
Benjamin Pace, Brandon Goodson, Matt Winters, the band Saucé, in the Red River Radio Performance Studio. 800-552-8502, the number to call to make your donation. It's the second day of our fall pledge drive. Take it away, guys.
Feel the beat. There's people on the street. Can you feel the heat? Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the breeze? There's people on the street. Can you feel the heat? Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the breeze? There's people on the street.
Nice job, guys. You can catch the band on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Red River Radio, if you'd like to see Saucé live in our studios tonight here at Red River Radio. Our number 800-552-8502, the number to call to make your donation. It's our fall pledge drive, and we're close to $22,000. Maybe we might be there by now. I'll have to check and see what the total is. But anyway, Saucé, Brandon Goodson, Matt Winters, and Benjamin Pace doing a great job tonight.
Thank you, sir.
So every time you guys do have a performance somewhere, is the music always different, or you just kind of decide, well, we're gonna do this tonight from last week? I mean, I guess you have it all kind of etched in your head what you're going to do, right? You kind of know what you're going to do before you get on the stage.
Usually we do just sit down before every gig, since we've been gigging really hard this past year around the area. So a lot of the same people come out, so we try to do something different every single time we play, especially since we are a jam band. It usually gets lost in the mix anyways to just go into something completely different than what we normally do.
Right.
Pretty impromptu kind of stuff.
Try to keep it fresh every show.
Now, I guess you guys play different instruments, right? Y'all can if y'all wanted to.
Well,
or you don't.
Like I said earlier, I came in on the bass.
Bass guitar players, it's kind of fascinating the way they play bass, and they're so good at playing a bass they start playing lead guitar. Most bass players I've ever known, they went from bass to lead guitar. You know.
Well,
That's cool.
I started out playing guitar.
Right. Then you went to bass, and then went back to.
Yeah. So I mean, all the bass is pretty much these 4 strings on the
Yeah.
top here, and it's just in a lower octave. So I mean, it translates pretty well.
Yeah. That's cool.
I started out on a $100 Spider-Man guitar.
Wow. I bet you still have it too, right?
I still have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also
Can't-
started on a $100 instrument.
Yeah.
I had a Yamaha little janky little keyboard. Well, I can't say janky because my mom bought it for me. She probably
Oh
think
no,
I'm ungrateful.
Mom. Okay.
But what I can
It
say
worked,
is
didn't
that
it?
it was. Oh yeah, I actually used it in the
We used
instrumental
it.
band.
We
I
did.
ran it through GarageBand and added all these weird effects to it, so it was super fun to use.
Cool. I have a good friend of mine, Ernie Cheney. He plays all kinds of keyboards all around the country. He tours with different groups, but he has. I don't think he plays by ear too much. Well, maybe he does. I don't know. All right, guys. So, what is the next tune we have?
I think we got one that's called Better Days.
Better Days. Okay, we can all hope for better days.
Exactly.
800-552-8502, the number to call to make your donation. It's our fall pledge drive. We have Saucé with us until 10 o'clock. All right, guys.
Who's that lady to my side, trying to catch a groove at the four-way light? Has she got me waiting for her? But everything's crazy as we're passing by the blur lines. And by the way she said we'll make it someday, by the way she said it. So where you going, baby? You said you'd be right back, but everything's crazy and you seem a little sidetracked. And by the way she said it, caught me in the way she said it, and I don't know what it is about you, baby. I get excited, yeah. Oh, maybe something in the way that you do it to me, baby. I feel I'm flying high. So what's it gonna be, baby? You got me on my knees lately. You got me begging, please, baby, please, don't go. But I guess I'll see you in better days then, baby. I bet you get excited, yeah. Oh, maybe something in the things that I did for you, baby, to let me high and dry. Who's that lady to my side, trying to catch a groove at the four-way light? Does she keep me waiting? She's on time and everything's perfect and I'm feeling alright. Yeah, maybe something in the way that she does it to me, baby.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Saucé in the house.
Saucé.
Saucé. That's right? Saucé. Saucé. That's easy to say, saucé.
Yes, sir.
Benjamin Pace, Brandon Goodson, and Matt Winters playing some great tunes tonight. It's really been enjoyable in the Red River Radio studios on the second day of our fall pledge drive.
Thank you for having us.
800-55. Say what?
I said thank you for having us.
Oh, we're glad to have you here.
I appreciate all the
we're
kind
loving it.
words
This is
from
awesome.
you, man.
Oh, yeah. And Boyer Barner, I think that's right, Boyer Barner from Nashville, Tennessee. He says he loves Red River Radio, and he loves to listen to new music that the station provides, like you guys. And I'm sure you made a donation. Thank you, Boyer Barner. And we're really, really close to $21,000, and thanks to bands like Saucé that come by here and donate their time, we're able to raise money for member-supported Red River Radio. Pretty nice, huh? A guy from Nashville, Tennessee, tuning in.
That's awesome.
And listening to you guys. Who knows? He may be a big producer. You never know.
That's quite some reach all the way from,
I know.
from here to there.
Well, we have the Red River Radio app. You can download that, and you can listen to us online, redriverradio.org. We're on the YouTube channel tonight, guys, and youtube.com/Red River Radio. All right, we have Saucé here for the next 10 minutes. And, guys, what do you have for us next?
I think we're going to play a little jam that I'd like to call Show Me.
All right, well, take it away.
want it now, baby. I want you funky lady. Oh, show me what you need. Oh, get down. Show me. Oh, show me what you're working with, baby. Oh, I got what you need. Show me. Oh, show me what you're working with, baby. I'm gonna get you funky, lady.
Amazing. It's been a great time tonight. Benjamin Pace, Brandon Gitson, and Matt Winters, the band Saucé. Thank you so much, guys, for dropping by Red River Radio. It's been a blast.
Thank you. It's
Thank
been
you
an
so
amazing
much,
time.
man.
And we were perfectly timed out tonight, so thank you very much. 800-552-8502, the number to call to make your donation to member-supported Red River Radio. Great band. That was really enjoyable for the past 2 hours. The band Saucé. You're listening to the voice of the community, member-supported Red River Radio, a public media service of LSUS at 89.9 FM KDAQ, Shreveport-Bossier, at 90.7 FM KLSA, Alexandria, Pineville, at 90.9 FM KBSA, El Dorado, Magnolia, Camden, at 88.9 FM KLDN, Lufkin, Nacogdoches, at 100.7 FM KTYK, Overton, Tyler, Kilgore. We also broadcast on Translator K214CE in Grambling, Louisiana. Thanks for listening to member-supported Red River Radio. Once again, Saucé, great band. Thank you very much. It's 10 o'clock.